thank you for the invite today. I'm really, really grateful to be here and to be able to talk to you about the Harmonic egg and the work that we're doing over in London. So, yeah, thank you. I've written everything down because I'm so nervous, and there should be some time for questions and answers as well. And there's some review sheets from clients I'm just passing around for people to have a look at, and some cards as well. And there's a book. If anyone wants to take a look at that. I'm a bit like the yin to Giles's yang.
You are, that's the one you are.
It's quite good programming. Here we go. So I'm just taking myself out of my comfort zone, raising the ceiling, as I like my clients to after they've had their sessions with me as well. Very good on one-to-one basis, but yeah, bear with me. So my name's Kerry, and I'm a mother of 3 gorgeous babies and 1 bonus son. And I'm wife to Simon, who's a warrior. He's got his 2nd brain tumour and he's doing really, really well. And this is literally why we've ended up in the position that we're in. So I'm a creative, holistic therapist, qualified yoga teacher, health advocate, and now the guardian of East Anglia's first harmonic egg. I've always been passionate about helping others, and I've worked in mental health and learning disabilities along the way, providing creative therapeutic occupation for many years, and so that people can live more consciously in their lives. We all have an amazing, awesome power within us to intentionally live our greatest lives on so many levels, and the flow of energy that built your body from the moment of conception knew what it was doing and still does. So the same energy that built your body can heal your body, and tuning into that awareness and the interconnectedness of all things and the higher power that surrounds us, we can navigate our soul's path in strength and purpose. We can release the constraints of our individual programmed minds and surrender to our true, interconnected, authentic soul selves. And as Tesla said, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. So everyone in this room has the capacity to change their life each and every day. We all have an immense power within us, which Giles has just spoken about, and we can all feel right now. I feel my role is here to provide a place where people can find balance and strength, a safe space to move inwards and out, to bring forth gold into the world. I was once told in an Akashic reading that I help people by the shaman that was giving me the reading said, I'm being presented with jelly on a plate, and people come to you like that and you balance them out. So yeah, that really makes perfect sense with what I'm doing now and what I have done previously as well. So we're slowed down sound waves and a walking bundle of frequencies tuned into the cosmos. We are souls dressed up in biochemical garments, and our bodies are the instruments through which our souls play their music. 7 years ago, I had a dream. I woke up and I said, Simon, I had this dream. It was amazing. It was a bit sort of Japanese, and I was setting up all these centres in every town in the land with these white pods where you'd lie in them and they'd rejuvenate you. And everyone had come out reset, and it was taking like half an hour, and they'd come out and everyone was feeling so much better and the world was a better place. And he said, oh, look into that, let's make a pod. That didn't happen, but my husband, obviously on his journey with his brain tumour, has tried lots of different therapies. He's very, very healthy now compared to how he used to be. And he said one day, oh, I'm going up to Chester, and he didn't actually mention what it was about, but when he came back, he was like a different person. And he said, we're going to buy an egg. And I didn't have a clue what he was talking about at all. Started doing some research, went myself up to Chester, jumped in the egg, had a session, thought, whoa, I didn't stop talking for like 24 hours. I was really, really, really hyper energized. And then I had another go and I said, oh, can you sort me out for menopause, please? Because I'm having really like crazy symptoms. And then after that, I just had a reset back to like the age of 11, where pre-stress, pre-nonsense, pre-worldly impact. And I haven't really looked back from then on in. So yes. So when we decided to get the egg, she arrived and I spent some time with her, and there was this flash of recognition from when I'd had this dream, and I knew I needed to share her technology with others, and that's where the adventure began. So 6 months ago we set up Harmonic Egg East in Hundon in Suffolk. We're only one of 3 eggs in the UK. There's one in Sunderland and there's one in Wandsworth. There are about 150 eggs across the globe, and so we're part of a really beautiful community of really like-minded, beautiful souls from Mexico, Peru, New Zealand, Australia, America, Canada, and there's a few dotted around in Europe. And all of our lives are transformed. And I feel like now I'm only just coming back down to earth after opening the doors, and I had no expectations, and I'd not been on social media for years either, so I was really quite reluctant to put myself out there again, but started to just generate this confidence and needing to share with people and needing to help again. So yeah, it's been life-changing. So future medicine will be the medicine of frequencies, said Einstein. We are awakened to our innate connection with the universe and our unique abilities to initiate positive, healthy cellular activation and energetic awakening, accessing that aliveness, that golden glow, that healing golden glow in the true presence of love. So what is the harmonic egg? She's a wooden resonant healing chamber. She measures 3.5 meters by 3.5 meters by 2.1 meters high. She utilizes sacred geometry, the golden ratio, Tesla mathematics, and the cosmic egg energy of rebirthing in a decagon construction. She works without Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. We are the guardians of the 37th egg, and she's called Lucia as well, so which means in Latin it's lux, for light. She was invented by Gail Lynn, who was an automotive. There's a book coming round, and I've got a few copies here today, and if anyone books a session, then they get a free copy of the book today. So she's an automotive and telecommunications engineer and film producer, and she reached burnout at the age of 37, so she was looking for alternatives to help her in her healing journey, and this is when she discovered energy medicine and ancient whole body healing from sound and light. She worked alongside masters in the field and started to channel a vibroacoustic egg, inspired by the work of Edgar Cayce, Wilhelm Reich, Dr. Norman Shealy and Tesla. So she's married the ancient wisdom with modern technology. She set up her practice in 2010 and has seen over 16,000 clients and formulated an amazing knowledge base from which all of us guardians across the globe refer to every day and work intuitively with.
Good job.
So the Womb Light Consciousness Portal utilises light, colour and sound frequencies inside a resonant sacred geometrical structured pod. A deeply impactful, it's impactful on a multitude of mind, body and spirit states. So she rebalances your natural equilibrium with intuitive multi-frequency therapy and brings our frequencies back into alignment. She uses the sound and light frequencies to affect the whole body and its systems at profound levels, and they're mostly outside of our conscious awareness, but I feel like she acts like a gateway to deep healing and restoration, meeting people where they're at and intentionally addressing imbalances, shifting energy, a root cause, so we can connect with our higher selves. A person doesn't hear sound only through the ears. He hears sound through every pore of the body. It permeates the entire being. And frequency medicine and quantum healing are grounded in the notion of interconnectedness and based on the principle that everything in the universe is connected at a fundamental level. That's why we're all here today. It's bringing us all here. Clients can experience profound healing sessions intuitively, so they're tailored to the individual requirements with each session, promoting deep restoration, rebalancing and revitalisation, inviting a reconnection with your authentic inner and outer landscapes. The energy created in the chamber works with your own biofield, which is the energy matrix that surrounds and permeates the whole body. And by making these shifts at the quantum level, we can directly influence our mental, physical and spiritual well-being. Our work with the egg enables the amalgamation of powerful sound and light vibrations to resonate us to a state of bliss, peace and transcendence. It is this place that we are able to tap into our natural ability to heal by creating connection to our true selves and the place of oneness within the universal energy of life. A session normally lasts around an hour and a half, with plenty of time for consultation and grounding, wrapped around 50 minutes in the egg. You have 40 minutes with the soundscapes and 10 minutes of integration time, and then the magic sinks in, it starts to sink in over and out from the session. So the integration period takes about 7 to 10 days and beyond. And as soon as clients arrive, the release is tangible. We talk first, allowing for open dialogue about life and the deep intentions for the day. And each session, being tailor-made, addresses the fact that we're complex beings with endless reasons that contribute to our state of being, whether it's mental, physical, emotional, spiritual. Each session incubates from your particular intention on that day. Like Giles said earlier, it's about the intention and then introducing the other aspects. And that makes it so powerful. So the specific benefits of each ascribed light, colour and soundscape are intuitively uncovered from the deep dive into where you're at that time. So clients tend to benefit from 3 to 10 sessions, and they may embark on a yearly membership as well. We move forwards after the consultation into the special egg room, which is a sacred space. And I literally live in there now because it's so much nicer than my house. And then we get into the zero gravity chair. Once settled in the space, we set our really strong intention for the session, which is such an important process. And we tune into this to bring in the desired frequencies for the individual needs of that day. All the soundscapes are consciously created specifically for the egg, and they are created by conscious, awake musicians with uniquely crafted instrumentation, and they involve the desired vibrational frequencies for the specific outcome, instilling higher states of consciousness and allowing the body to recover and heal. So, for example, the harp, if that's in a piece, it can help with depression, transitions, pain management, anxiety relief, birthing. The harp is great for relieving tension in the body, mind, and helps with focus. It calms the nervous system. All string instruments are great for balancing the crown, the heart, the lungs, and the thymus. The harp also stimulates the immune system as well. And then the guitar, similar in balancing the crown, obviously with the string instruments, that follows through. The violin, that is great with tumours as well, so any tumour growth in the body. And the viola has a deeper tone to the violin, and it's higher than the cello, so it also works on those body systems throughout the chakras. But it's really great. The viola is good with PTSD. The xylophone breaks up cancer cells. Cello is great for the heart and crown chakras. The flute is such a beautiful instrument and features a lot on a lot of the soundscapes. And it's great for gout, sciatica, mental health issues, anger, worry, stress, anxiety. It increases vitality, clarity, and divine connection. The piano is amazing for the nervous system, anger release and worry, and the grand piano has all those aspects, plus it's really great for the bone structure. Bells are really good for emotional balance, grounding, energy flow and the nervous system. Drums, awesome, absolutely awesome. They boost immune system well-being, general well-being. They release emotional baggage, self-realization, the lowering of blood pressure, increasing brain connections, and the grey matter and the white matter in the brain. The didgeridoo, I love using the didgeridoo. It's really great with bone structure and repair as well, and its low frequencies move energy, dispersing stuck energy, which works brilliantly in repairing the bones and muscles. Rattles loosen the energy in the chakras to allow free flow and dispersion of negative energies. And nature sounds, as we all know when we get out in nature, which is like my prescription for everything, just get outside. Like birds, water, wind, frogs, they reduce stress and lower hormones and cortisol and activate 500 to 600 DNA segments known to repair and heal the body. So every session in the egg regulates and balances the systems of the body on a deep cellular level. Mantra as well. Mantra's involved in a couple of the soundscapes. It can provoke a response in PTSD clients, so we tend to steer away from the mantra, but it can be really, really deeply helpful for someone on an alternative journey, and it is a direct line to the creator, basically. For animals, we do remote sessions for animals and land as well. So with animals of all shapes and sizes, we put a photograph into the egg, we set the intention. I've done quite a few of these sessions that have been really successful. So we use calming, pain relieving and anti-inflammatory colours, blues, greens and purples. Colours work more deeply with animals because they're more receptive to them, and obviously the noise as well, the sound, vibrations. So we don't use drumming for animals. Dogs respond best to solo instruments like piano and guitar, while cats get bored easily and they like jazzy music apparently. So our colour selection follows colour and chakra theory alongside Gail's years of experience. So we're evoking the spiritual response from these and the physiological as well. So with red, it's fabulous for confidence, joy, alertness, encouraging activity. It stimulates the senses. We all know what it's like when we wear red. It's really, really great for energizing us. It builds the red blood cells as well, eases arthritis and eczema, and it generates heat. It's great for the kidneys, the liver and the genitals. Red orange I've been using a lot during winter because it's really inspirational for people when they're down low during the winter months. So it helps with grief and depression as well and builds confidence. It's for creative thinkers as well, new ideas, enjoyable relationships, bone growth, digestion and respiration. Dark yellow is great for allowing for detachment. Which is, a yogic philosophy. We detach ourselves from everything and we function a lot better. Dark yellow is great for self-esteem as well, clarity, confidence, detox. Lemon's great for stimulating the brain, purifying the blood, helping with Parkinson's, dementia, Alzheimer's, cancer, coughs, kidney stones and gout. Green is the master healer, so I use green quite a lot. Obviously getting out in nature equally as beneficial, but the intensity of the egg actually, those frequencies are really, really strong. So it brings forth lots of peace, love and harmony, aids relaxation, hormonal balance. It calms the heart, it balances the heart and the circulation. It harmonises digestion, stomach, liver and the gallbladder, and it strengthens the nervous system and helps with infertility. Blue is great. It's light blue is spiritual, dark blue is more sociable. It's great for clear communication, anything connected to the throat, alleviates insomnia, reduces fever, relieves headaches and migraines. It's not for depressed people though. But the lighter version with cyan, we're enhancing self-confidence, revitalising and calming. Purple heals melancholy. Hysteria, and it's great for spiritual insights. We've got the pink as well, which is milder than the red, and that's comforting, and it builds the aura, stimulates, and it brings us into the acceptance of love. And white don't use it very often. With very spiritually enlightened individuals, it might be applicable, but because it's got all the rays in it, it's quite hard for people to decipher them within our bodies. That's why white light, it can be too much for people. So everyone encounters their own journeys within the egg. The frequency medicine within the pod intricately envelops our body, mind and spirit with healing vibrations as the specific focused intention sinks in. Time vanishes and expands, and the body floats and the mind quietens as energy moves, repairing what no longer serves you, releasing the past and balancing the present and lightening the future. So you emerge heart-filled and renewed from your session. Client experiences have been really magical. My husband was obviously the first one, and when he encountered it, he wanted to buy one, and they're not cheap. So that shows you how impactful it was with him, and he uses it every week for holding down the cellular growth of these cancer cells in his brain and general well-being. He has like fatigue and memory loss, and it's really aiding that. Other clients have noticed big shifts in their health and well-being and consciousness as well. One guy, he hadn't slept for 20 years, he's now sleeping, and he walked into work and his mates were just like, where have you been? What have you been doing? And he just keeps raving about the egg. Apparently he was down the pub, and my daughter said, he's telling everybody about the egg, Mum. So, lots of positivity surrounding everything. I have another lovely lady that had sessions, and she suffered with depression all her life, and now she's found a new sense of optimism and hope. She's found a calmness and lightness that she didn't have before. Another client, she was running a marathon, and her first marathon she sobbed the whole way through because she had a great loss 7 years ago, and it literally resurfaced while she was running the marathon. So she had a session in the egg. She did 10 minutes, and then she had to come out. She released, she sobbed, and then she said, I need to go back in. So she went back in, she did a full session, she did the marathon with the biggest smile on her face, and she hasn't felt that loss in the same way since. It's still there, obviously, it's never going to go anywhere, but her mind was reset. Recently I had a family contact me as they were concerned about the father, and he has lots of physical issues, and he bears the weight of the entire family, and they were really concerned because he's booked this trip of a lifetime to America, and they were concerned that he wouldn't be able to go, or he wouldn't be able to enjoy it. So he's been coming for sessions each week, and he's now jetted off, and he's loving his holiday. And the daughter came as well, and she just had a crazy bout of anxiety, and she's coming weekly as well for her reset. And she literally gave up a job after one session and decided that that wasn't for her, and the programming that she had in her brain saying that you need to be acting like this in society, you need to be doing these things, which were killing her. She dropped it, and now her family are now supporting her to take a year out so that she can do what she loves. There's more reviews coming around on the pieces of paper, but I feel really truly blessed to experience these shifts in life and consciousness. When I open the door to clients and they've experienced visions, felt peace for the first time in forever, when they're speechless to describe what they've just experienced, that's a lovely thing then, because we just sit in peace and we ground. And sometimes people come out and talk like I do, it's just 10 to the dozen. But lots of people come out with boundless energy. It's been truly the most interesting, enlightening, community building, connective and loving adventure so far that's reignited my faith in our amazing power as humans. And I'm so excited to see where it leads. So there will, as Rudolf Steiner said, there will come a time when a disease condition will not be described as it is today by physicians and psychologists, but it will be spoken of in musical terms, as one would speak of a piano that was out of tune. So with this intention of whatever shows up in your life, If you're full of love, you live in a slow, gentle, yet strongly aligned way and let go of the things not meant for you. You simplify and embrace what matters and release what doesn't. Your path will unfold just as it should and all will be well. Your purpose is not what you're going to do with your life, but what you're going to do with your love. Thank you for taking the time to listen today. Sorry I had to refer to this, but I'm trying to...
And now you can